Hey guys, Head on a Spike here with another custom minifigure video today for you. Today, I felt like doing a little bit of a throwback. I felt like doing a Darth Revan minifigure custom. I made a whole entire collection, custom collection of the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, also known as KOTOR, video game characters a while ago. And I never made Darth Revan, simply because I have the polybag here. And I was like, why should I bother making a custom? And then, I decided to go on eBay a little bit ago, and I was like, I wonder how much this thing is worth nowadays. And then, I see that this figure is worth, over $225 nowadays. And $300 or $500. So I'm like, wow, I feel really bad for everybody who doesn't actually have this minifigure, because he's one of the coolest characters in all of the Star Wars expanded universe, if you ask me. He's such an awesome character, and I love Darth Revan and I love KOTOR. But it just sucks for everyone else who doesn't even have this figure. So I was like, well, what if I try to make a custom one that would be way cheaper and hopefully about as cool? So I came up with this. And I can guarantee you this will be way, 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 way cheaper to make than this one, than the polybag. So, here is how I built Darth Revan. I try to get some better lighting. So, first things first. This hood I have here is the newest hood piece that the Emperor uses, Garandin from the newest Mos Eisley Cantina uses, and also the easiest way to get it now is probably the newest battle pack from the Dark Troopers with Luke Skywalker. That version of Luke from the Mandalorian Season 2 finale, he has this black hood piece, so you can probably get it for $20 if you just buy the battle pack, or you can just buy the Luke for $5 on eBay or Amazon, wherever you choose to buy things. The head is from Cyclops. He's a rare figure. He came out in 2014, only one set. He's pretty cheap though, even though he is rare. He's not that expensive. He's like $8 that I've seen. Maybe he's a little bit more now, but I assume he's still pretty cheap. Then I gave Mr. Revan here a kind of like a bandana thing. Ninjas use this. I got mine from the Bandit Highwayman from the collectible minifigure series. I think it was series 17 or something. I'll put it in the description below. But I think it worked well, because if you don't have it, Cyclops' face is still showing, his mouth, and it's tan, and you can still kind of see it if you tilt down, but if you don't, then you don't see it. So I think this design still works pretty well. So that's why I went with it. The torso is from Lando Calrissian. This is from the skiff version of Lando from 2009. So that's a little bit of a tricky figure also. But again, everything I'm mentioning here is going to be way cheaper than the actual authentic polybag of Darth Revan. So the skiff guard Lando is probably maybe $15-20, maybe a little bit less if you're lucky. Depending on what condition. Mine's in pretty new condition, so this one might be a little bit more pricey from some sellers, but it might not be. I also gave him a black cape, just a standard old black cape. This is actually the cloth one from the newest version of Darth Vader. I just think the cloth looks nicer, the soft cloth, silky feel, rather than the starched black. But you can go with whatever one you want or whatever one you have. That'll be fine. I did give him some black arms and black hands. Gave him a red lightsaber and a purple lightsaber. You gotta do that, because Darth Revan is always iconic with his blue and purple lightsabers. The trickiest thing to get probably will be this dress piece, this skirt. This is from Asajj Ventress. This is from the 2009 version of Asajj Ventress, and it's an actual cloth skirt. You probably don't have this piece, and if you don't, it probably will be kind of tricky to find, tricky to buy. It can be expensive, that Asajj Ventress. So, but again, it'll still be cheaper than Darth Revan. So this is the advanced version of Darth Revan that I think looks better. But if you don't want to do that, You can also just give him regular black legs. That's what I did. These are actually Darth Vader's legs, but you can't even tell. It doesn't matter which legs you have. Just probably black is best. But if you don't want to pay for the cloth, which I completely understand, because it is kind of expensive, possibly, to get Asajj Ventress, use one of these skirt pieces. I think they work pretty well. This one doesn't have any printing, and I think it looks better that way when it's plain. You can use like the plain black one from Barriss Offee from a battle pack that came out in like a few years ago with Kiarimundi. This one is brown. I think the brown looks kind of cool too. It matches well with the breastplate here. You can use brown or black. I wouldn't use any other color than those though. Now, what's tricky, I didn't mention this before, is getting this hood on, because this hood piece does not like this bandana piece. They do not go well together. So you kind of have to only put the head down halfway. I've done this with a few other figures. You gotta cheat it a little bit. So you gotta put the bandana first, and then gently put the head on top. Because if you put it down all the way, like I'll show you, if you put it down all the way, then the hood won't even go on. It just keeps sliding off. It won't even stay on. See, gravity will do its thing, and it will fall off, and then it won't work. So you gotta have this head slightly elevated on the peg, or alternative is you can get a stud. Any color will do. I just have a blue one here. You can use like a black one. It'll probably look better, so you can camouflage it better. You can put a stud on top, and then put the hood on top. You can do that. It looks a little bit weird, a little bit wonky, a little bit taller than usual, but that is the other method you could do, and it won't fall off, at least that way. So you could have this type of look for your Darth Revan, or you can do it my first way, which was just not having the stud on, and just have the head a little bit elevated, so then it can still connect with that piece of the hood. So then you can still have that connection, so it'll be not falling off. So that's my recommendation. And that's how I built Darth Revan. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you dig this. And alrighty then. Head on a spike out.